School experiences. Well, I mean, school's okay. Well, when it comes to stories, it's insane. Like, school stories are one of the funniest, wildest stories to talk about. So that's why I'm talking about it today. Alright, so one time I was in the library, right? And then I was just checking out some books. And then I came up with an idea that we should play tag in the library. So then my friends would agree with it, and we were playing tag all around in the library while kids were getting books. So we were playing tag, and then like 5 minutes or so, the teacher stopped us, and she was like, "Alright guys, stop running in the library, we're trying to get books here. So if you do it again, I have to tell your teacher." And then we stopped. And then for some reason, she just told the teacher anyways. "Bassy, what did you do?" Which is kind of weird. And like, why would you tell her even though she gave us one last chance? Anyway, we had to, for our punishment, we had to owe our entire recess and write an apology letter to her. And then afterwards, we apologized. And after she agreed with us, and we said sorry. Alright, next story. So one day at school, after like reading class, we went outside for recess, and then I was like, "Alright guys, it's gonna be a great day today, so I'm just gonna play on the playground while you guys play with me too." Foreshadowing. So basically, here's some context. I was on the field, right? And kids were playing soccer. I mean, like pass or something. And then one person kicked the ball so hard that it went on top of my arm really hard. And then I collapsed and fell over. Everyone was looking at me like, "Are you okay? Are you okay? Are you okay? What happened?" And I was like, I don't feel so good. Like, my arm feels really hurt. I don't know. Yeah, so that sucked. My arm still hurts today. It's starting to heal, so that's pretty good. So one day at school, I was in PE class, and there's this warm-up that I had to do, like run inside the school, like jog around the black line. And then while we were running along the black line with the another class, this guy from my class, he tripped me on purpose, and then I fell into my face, and it hurt so bad. But other people laughed at me for some reason. Like, I was in pain. Why would you laugh at me like that, bro? Like, why? And also, this is how it played out when I fell. Alright, we're almost done with the video. Alright, bear with me. Alright, so one time, there's a day, like, I brought lunch with me because the school lunch is, like, kind of expensive. So, I brought my Lunchable and my yogurt. Yeah, whatever. So, I had my plastic spoon with me. So, what a smart person will do, they would use a spoon and then put the yogurt in so they can eat the food successfully. But no, this is what I did. I used my plastic spoon to flick it somewhere. Yeah. Yeah, that was stupid. But like, it accidentally hit the teacher, and it did not end so well. I had to go somewhere. But yeah, that sucked. That's why I never did it again. So that's why you don't flick your spoon in school. So yeah, that's all my school stories for today. And in conclusion, school stories are really funny, and I like talking about it. But the actual experiences, not so well. But anyway, I'll see you in the end card. Bye-bye. Hello guys, I'm back from the video. I want to upload this, but dang, this is gonna be my biggest video yet because I yapped for over 4 minutes. Dang, sorry. I just want to tell you some updates. So first of all, I have been actually gaining more subscribers. Thank you all. And let me just tell you the moral of this story. So the moral story is school stories can be funny, but the actual experiences won't be good. But you can take a laughter and get your popcorn or whatever you have and listen to all my funny stories. And yeah, that's all the stuff I need to say right now. So yeah, I'll see you in the next video. Bye!